Hello, welcome, my love to all of you. It is Anshu Sharma here. What is in your field and who is the knower of this field? When you are in third dimension, 3D actors along with their roles are in your hologram. Unconsciously, you and the other actors are playing out different roles according to the programs in your subconscious mind. You are looping again and again in these programs. These actors in your field are playing out roles in various disguises. When you look at them closely in consciousness, the actors who were playing the roles, especially the negative role, start becoming visible. Where were they hiding? You wonder, outside or inside within your own subconscious mind. Initially, your belief system does not allow you to see that. It denies that they are the projections out of your own subconscious mind. But your rising consciousness reveals the truth. What do? Do you allow them to remain in your reality? Now that you are aware, you have a choice. Do you begin to transform and transmute the negative energies, or you keep them suppressed? If you have to choose, or you choose to balance the energies, your polarity increases and your warrior template triggers. Now you are in a battle. Without standing for your rights, in your defense, in your self-protection, underlying energies neither get balanced nor integrated. In order to act in the now, awareness of the field is required. It helps when you know what the field is and who is the knower of the field. The field we are talking about is physical, emotional, mental, psychic, and quantum. The pure consciousness, perceiving the world of plurality through its own conditioning, becomes the knower of the field. Consciousness is creating and observing the field. It is a player and a witness both at the same time. How? Unconsciously, everyone is a player in his field, but most can observe only the limited view of the field. They are playing in, just like a tennis player. But when you ascend higher and sit on a referee seat, you can view both the player and as well as the field. Similarly, through meditation, ascending higher, you can detach yourself and become the knower of your own field, the field that you have created. And consciously, you can choose to be both a witness, a knower of the field, and player of the field. You are both a knower and a player in your life. You graduate from being a limited experiencer of the sorrows to the experiencer of higher knowledge. Your perspective changes. Your vision enlarges. You can view your own creation, simultaneously acquiring the power to rewrite, change, delete, or recreate the script of your life. Duality is perceived when unified spirit views its own imaginary world of matter. In third dimension, it is the ego that experiences and enjoys its creation. This ego, functioning as an individual, says, I am the creator of my life and I experience and enjoy my creation. Individual ownership rules. Ego separates oneself from the source. Now, what is the field? The entire world of objects constituting the kingdom of matter is the field. We ask, who is the knower of the field? The knower of the field in third dimension is the ego, the shadow of the spirit that enjoys the physical world through feelings, thoughts, and perceptions through the sense organs. A sense of ownership prevails. Ego says, it is me, it is my world. Though ego is perceiving the world through thoughts and feelings, its awareness is limited to the physical world, especially the world it sees outside. In fourth dimension, your understanding deepens and you start questioning. Polarity and duality kicks in. Spirit or higher self behind ego starts revealing the actual field behind the physical field of matter. And it reveals the true knower of the field behind the ego. You start making contact with your higher self and you ask, what is the nature of the field behind the physical world of matter? The great elements. They are 5 in number, namely space, air, fire, water and earth. They are the rudimentary elements, out of the combinations of which all visible matter is born. We ask our higher self, then why do I suffer? Who actually has been creating, enjoying and suffering in the world of matter? Our higher self answers, it is the ego. Ego is the sense of I and myness that arises when you identify with the object in your world. It is the ego that enjoys through its likes and suffers through its dislikes. It is the ego that loves and it is the ego that hates. It is the ego that creates individuality when you say, I love her or I hate him. You are not saying, it's the ego which is saying it. It is my family. These are my possessions and you are separate from me. All these statements come from egoic consciousness. It is your intellect, the determining faculty which rationally thinks and comes to its own conclusions. This intellect also comes under the influence of your mind operating under the ego. Your consciousness expands through your discipline, self-effort and spiritual practices, making you more aware. In expanding consciousness, you start becoming aware of the unmanifest. The unmanifest that rules the functions of your mind and intellect. What is unmanifest? We wonder and ask. The unmanifest, the dark shadow, is residing in your subconscious mind. This is the shadow that is working as programs, rules, regulations, beliefs, morals, and guidelines. The unmanifest makes up your causal body. The unmanifest determines your activities in the world outside, residing as impressions and the patterns. This unmanifest determines the direction of your thoughts, feelings, and actions. From moment to moment, these impressions are continuously being formed and transformed from previous impressions. The previous impressions that are left over from previous egocentric existence, and all impressions linked through your memory. These impressions are called Samskars. They are the cause behind your tendencies, inclinations, habits, and actions. You access and leave these impressions whenever you take ownership of thoughts, feelings, and actions. When you are in I, me, and mine consciousness, you are operating under the influence of the unmanifest. At unconscious level, whole of humanity is connected to the collective unconsciousness and collective unmanifest. In short, the manifest is our world of objects and unmanifest is the unseen cause. The unseen cause are samskars, the mind patterns, and the impressions. Our curiosity deepens and we ask, who is the knower of this field? You are. The consciousness in you is the knower. The intelligence in you is the knower. You know your field. You know what is in your field at any given moment if you pay attention. You know it through your attention and awareness. We ask, what is the field we have to be aware of? Everything. Everything you have created. Everything you are creating right now. Everything that is in your conscious and subconscious mind. Everything that is happening in your life. Everything belongs to the field. And you have created this field. Whatever you can investigate and know of belongs to this field. Anything you perceive as an object belonging to the physical world of objects is your field. your body, mental, emotional, and intellectual ideas all belong to this field. All are objects of your knowledge. All that is seen, known, or felt by you are the objects. You are the subject. Basically, all your physical world of objects, your body, your thoughts, emotions, intellectual ideas, concepts, feelings, intentions, perceptions, and all other things that you can know and investigate belong to this field. In fact, you can say, in short, the entire world of knowable together in a bunch can be labeled as a field. And who is the knower? You are the knower, and you have to know your field. Through attention and intention, you can know what is lying in your physical, emotional, mental, and psychic field at any given moment. The last question. Why do I have to know all this? Do I have a choice? Of course you have a choice. You do not have to know if you do not want to. You can live your life on autopilot, unconsciously, but you only live a conditioned life. It is a desire to know that makes you conscious. More conscious you are, more liberated you become. Consciously, you can exert your choices. You can become a conscious creator. You can become your own master. Through a thread of memory, you are connected to your past. This thread connects to your present, to your now. What you choose to create today will become your tomorrow and your destiny. The creation of your destiny, your future, lies in your hand today. More knowledge of the fields you have, more conscious creator you can become. Think about it. Thanks for listening. Please leave your comments. I thank you for your support. I thank you for being with me. I love you all. If you like this video, please subscribe and share. Till we meet again, my love, lots of best wishes. Thanks. Bye.